wasn't just a mistake. This was a death sentence. And Grayson paid the price in blood. I'm not even exaggerating right now. What we just uncovered, it changes everything. This isn't just another tragic twist. This is a full-blown collapse, a chain reaction of betrayal, manipulation, and cold-blooded control that ended with Grayson getting stabbed and possibly erased for good. And the worst part, it didn't have to happen. Let me walk you through this chaos, because trust me, this story is not just dark. This wasn't just a mistake. This was a death sentence. And Grayson paid the price in blood. I'm not even exaggerating right now. What we just uncovered, it changes everything. This isn't just another tragic twist. This is a full-blown collapse, a chain reaction of betrayal, manipulation, and cold-blooded control that ended with Grayson getting stabbed and possibly erased for good. And the worst part, it didn't have to happen. Let me walk you through this chaos. Because trust me, this story is not just dark. It's brutal. The setup, a fatal partnership. So here's where everything starts spiraling out of control. Grayson meets Jacob. Seems harmless, right? Wrong. Jacob isn't just asking questions. He's digging. He's pushing. He's pulling information out of Grayson like it's the final piece of a puzzle he's desperate to solve. And Grayson, at first, he plays along cautiously, but then something shifts. Grayson realizes the truth, the danger, the weight of what Jacob is asking him to do. And what does he do? He warns him. He literally tells Jacob to stop, to do things the right way, to stay in his lane. That moment right there, that was the fork in the road, because Jacob didn't listen. And from that second on, everything was doomed. Jacob versus Grayson, the beginning of the end. This is where it stops being a conversation and starts becoming a battlefield. Jacob versus Grayson, not with fists, not with weapons, with pressure, with persuasion, with desperation. Jacob gets new intel from Smitty, and suddenly he's back, pushing harder than ever. He corners Grayson during another delivery, feeding him hope, feeding him urgency. If we crack Rachel Lewis, this whole case ends fast. Sounds convincing, right? Too convincing, and that's exactly where Grayson makes the biggest mistake of his life. He believes him. I'm telling you right now, this is the moment everything collapses. This is where logic dies and emotion takes over. Because Grayson doesn't just agree. He crosses a line. Grayson versus himself. A dangerous inner war. Here's the part that hits hard. Grayson wasn't just doing this for Jacob. No, he had his own war going on inside. Grayson versus himself. He wanted out of Leah's control, out of the suffocating grip she had over his life. She was dictating everything, even who he could love. Ashley, off limits. His freedom, gone. And Grayson saw it clearly. Leah wasn't just strict. She was dangerous, cruel, and for the first time, he regretted everything. Joining the organization, following orders, staying silent. So when Jacob gave him an opportunity, a way to expose Rachel Lewis, maybe even shake the system, Grayson didn't just see a mission. He saw escape. And that hope, it cost him everything. Grayson versus Leah, the moment of no return, this is where it becomes a nightmare. Grayson breaks in. He's searching, digging, risking everything. But unlike Smitty, he wasn't lucky, because the one person he runs into is the last person he ever wanted to see. Leah, his superior, his controller, his worst fear. And let me tell you the energy in that moment, ice cold. Grayson knows instantly, this is bad. This is really bad. He tries to explain. He tries to talk his way out. But Leah, she doesn't argue. She doesn't shout. She doesn't even react the way you'd expect. She lets him go.